Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. This up here, this is... I mean, they're going to work on that bit, and then they're going to start coming on up through here and doing this. Now, I do want that as a wall all the way up through, especially up to here, because it's ultimately going to be a bit that's going to... like this area here, I'm going to want to protect against the vacuum. We don't want all the gases and everything that are in our base escaping out into the vast, endless vacuum of space. That's not going to help us at all. We could really do without that. We do not want the vast and endless vacuum of space consuming everything that we've got. I do have plans for the vast and endless vacuum of space, but they don't include us, like, venting off all the gas in our house. Alright, we kind of want to keep that. Right, you guys, we got more and more of you working here. Go on. What are you doing now? You're doing a little bit of... I got one little bit of digging that I want to do right on there, on that one. And 3 bits of digging right there on that one. It's still climbing. There's a lot of dirt. Mafic rock? What on earth is mafic rock? Oh, oh, that's out in space. Right. That is outer space out there, so I am going to want to build this granite wall here. I'm going to want that to come all the way up there like that. It's actually going to go all the way up to the top. It's going to go up to there. The ladder is going to do the same up to there, and I'm going to build fire pole at the moment up to there, but I'm not actually going to use it. Surprisingly, I'm not going to, even though I've got the fire pole here building, I have no intention of actually using it. Well, not that high anyway. I'm just going to let them build everything up there at the moment. And then once that's done, then we can start worrying about like moving stuff around, changing it. This is all hydrogen being sucked up through here into these pumps. That can just keep doing what it's doing. I don't need to change any of that. I've got... yeah, it's more hydrogen in here. See, there's hydrogen in here that they're holding their breath to come in and do this, so that they do need to, like, come out and get a little bit of oxygen. I'm wondering if I want to get a bit more oxygen somewhere. Like another one. I don't have anything saying that I have a lack of oxygen being produced. So we don't have any issue there. Printing pod, we got 0.8 cycles. We get another person coming in. So we're going to fill up the second of the 5 beds that we've got there. You are another 2 cycles. And then you will be away. We have a bit more temperature coming through from that one. Right. Wait, that wasn't regolith. No. No, that wasn't regolith. For a minute, I thought I was picking up regolith. We do not want to be picking up... I don't want anything saying that we're picking up regolith, because that means that we've already gone through into the vast expanse. There, the shove vole. That thing right there, a shove vole. Browse entries. Do I have the shove vole in here? You're an interesting little critter. Shove vole... there. Comfort range is between -150 up to 400. Diet, regolith, iron ore, and dirt. I really don't want to eating that dirt. Excretes, regolith, dirt, and iron ore. Wait, what? How does that work? How does that even work? It produces regolith. Now, I know, shove voles. Oh, that's the whole thing right there. There's only one sort. They eat dirt and produce dirt. They eat regolith and produce it. They eat iron ore and produce it. So I don't know if they eat regolith and produce regolith or what. I don't quite know how that works. It looks like it because they've got this shove vole that's going around here. You can see him there. It looks like that's all they do. So we don't really need to worry about them, I don't think. There's iron up there. And I believe that the regolith, you can actually take that and you can melt it, and that gives you igneous rock. And then you can feed that, obviously, to your hatches on the hatch farm. Now, raw mineral in there. Igneous rock, we're on 415 tons. Granite, we're on 600 tons. We'll be keeping an eye on our resources there. We don't want to run out. I know we got a lot of hatches at the moment. And they can get through the... they can get through it pretty quickly. Right, that water is now drained down a little bit. And it's just sort of spread out a little bit more across the whole of the pond down here. We will do some changes in there at some point. But we're not going to worry about that just yet. You're still going. That is brilliant. Natural gas. Next dormancy in another 73 cycles. So we're going to have a supply of natural gas for quite some time now. Choose blueprints. Right, your stress is binging and yours is ugly crying. You've got, cannot do research, you're +7 creativity. I think you are going to be our new artist. Bubbles. And you're also a night owl. Print. Okay, first up we will go with the schedule. Bubbles, you're going to go on the early night shift. And I'm going to go on to priorities in here. Actually, no, we're going to go to skills first. We're going to go and see Bubbles down here. And Bubbles' very first one is going to be art fundamentals in there. So it's +2. She's already on +7. That gives her 9 creativity, which is better than anybody else has got. Crude artwork quality. So they still can't do masterworks things up here. So I don't know what having more points in it does. Like, how does that help? I don't really understand how that bit helps. But anyway, Lyra over here has got 2,700 to go, and Joshua, despite, yeah, I think Lyra is the first one that we're going to have for Masterworks decorating, and Bubbles is the one that we're going to keep an eye on. We want her to be able to come up through and do the job eventually. She'll be the one who will eventually be our top priority on that. So I'm going to... No, I'm not going to do it at the moment. Made a mess. Right, you shouldn't be stuck there. Can you dig that off? You cannot. Which means that you're stuck. That's not good. Right, okay, I need to priority 9 that one. I don't think anybody can get across to that one. In theory, she can. But this is bleachstone. Soiled suit, sore back, hungry. No one can get over here. No one can actually get here because it's a skill dig and no one can reach it. So I'm going to need to go here, ladder. Just put some... I just do it like that. And that's going to have to be a 9. And a 9. And a 9 on there. Prioritize that one so that they come over. And then they will free May from over there. And hopefully she won't die a horrible, horrible death. There, right. Ladders coming through. I also need you to, somebody, dig that one off. There. If you could please, can you please just dig that one off? There. Priority 9. See, got the ladder, but she's not coming off of there. Not yet. I've got to have that one. You really come up and stand right next to her and say, you know what? I'm just here for the stuff. Yes! Excellent. Right, they're picking up bleachstone and things like that, but we don't need to worry about that anymore. That is all done and dusted with. Bedtime now for a large chunk of the group, but not all of them. How are we doing up here? Let's just go and have a quick look. We're slowly getting through this. Once we've got a couple more people in the base, it is going to start to make a big difference on that. Going to speed things up a bit. Look at that. I got an escaped stone hatch. Right there. He's apparently tame. But he has not got a home. He's not living in... This won't do at all. Right, you right there. What am I supposed to do with you? We will... He's only 29. For now, I'm going to wrangle him, and then they will go and do something with him. Go and pick him up. He's not supposed to be running around the base like this. That's not the way to behave. Right, now I need someone to come pick him up and drop him into one of these. You've got 8 of 8, 9 of 8, 8, 8, 8. Oh, great. I haven't actually got anywhere to put our trust critter. 7, 7, 7, 7. No, I haven't. I have literally got nowhere to put him. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to attack him, and they're going to kill him. Despite the fact that he's really, really old. There we go. Right, we have turned him into tasty, tasty food. Wasn't quite what we wanted to do, but it'll be fine. These guys are working really hard. I'm going to have to remove that one there so that they can get in and dig that one out. The rest of this up here, they are going to take a little while to actually go and do it. I need them to fill that in first. They're taking a bit of time to like get up round and fill all of this stuff in. They're getting there eventually, but it's not like the speediest of things going on. Now, the other thing that I was curious about, I've got this like shovel thing that's up here. Are they creatures that I want to keep? Or do I want to try and get rid of them? Do I want to like try and do my absolute bestest to remove them? Gold amalgam in there. Basically, I can't remember what it was called. You know, I'm going to let them just keep going with their building here for a minute, and I'm going to try and find that out. So I'm going to just do a little bit of research here, a bit of background research for us. Okay, it's shove voles, which are the things found up on the surface, and they are really bad. They can't dig through abyssalite, but they can dig through just about everything else, including all of the man-made tiles. They're also really, really bad for, like, spreading through the rest of the base, and they will destroy a base if given half a chance. So we're going to have to be super, super careful about that. That volcano just erupted. I missed it erupting while I was busy looking stuff up. So I got steam in here. 16 cycles that one erupts. I missed it. So now I've missed out on that completely. We don't seem to be having a lot of luck with that volcano, to be honest. You see, it keeps seeming to go horribly wrong for us. Every time. It doesn't seem to matter what's going on. That one just keeps seeming to go horribly wrong. Where are all of these stone hatches coming from? How have I got so many out in the rest of the base? I haven't got one of these somewhere. And they shouldn't, like... There shouldn't be any open areas anywhere. I've got pneumatic doors here. So I've got all of the correct critters in here. I think that they're picking them up and they're going to bring them out in... Right, what have I got going on? I'm going to need to keep like a bit of a close eye on this. They shouldn't go through any of the pneumatic doors. I don't believe they can even do that. So why have I got stone hatches escaping? There literally shouldn't be anywhere that they can get out. But there we have stone hatches. And it's saying that they're tame as well, which is equally concerning. Anyway, let's go to you and let's get another duplicate in here. So we got creativity and cuisine. We got 7 strength, got husbandry, machinery, strength. I'm going to go with 7 strength. Nighttime attribute bonuses, that's pretty good. They are destructive if they get stressed, which is bad. But overall, I kind of like this one here, especially with the night owl thing. We get, another one working on the night shift is actually a good thing, I think, at this stage. Duplicate skills down through here. So, Ellie, let's take you first. Your strength, you basically just a fitness fanatic. Right. Lindsay over here, you're halfway... No, it wasn't Lindsay. Who is it that I was having do art? It was Lyra. Lyra, you're almost ready for going for Masterworks decorating. But no, I had a new person come in then, didn't I? Yes, right here. So I'm going to go with you. I've got Joshua who can do that, but I'm not actually going to put him on it at the moment. I'm going to leave that. You over here, Ashkan, you can learn astronomy, and then I'll get you learning the exosuit. You've got exosuit training. You in here, you've got your exosuit training. Let's give you some hard digging. Improved tinkering. And you can also help out with the cooking. Why not? Yes, you can help out with cooking. Do I go with the you know, I'm going to leave that just in case. So I'm not going to bother with any more of those just for a minute. And we will leave that. So these guys here running around, they're going to end up causing me problems, aren't they? Why have I got additional ones being released out into the rest of the base? That shouldn't be happening. I got a feeling I'm going to wish that I didn't have them running around. Don't know. Anyway, I'm going to leave that for a minute. They're not going to get out anywhere else. They can't go through anywhere. And then up through here, we've got the base is slowly being built up. I'll put that one into there. This is slowly being built up, and then they will get up to here. And then I'm going to build another room here before I finally dig through. Now, the shovels can't go through pneumatic doors, and they can't go through refined metal. So I'm going to have to make, not bunker tiles. I can do a metal tile, because that's refined metal right there. So I can make metal tiles, and that will stop the shovels from being able to get through into the rest of our base. That's a very, very important thing. We do not want them getting through into the rest of our base. Now, the rest of this up here, that has once again cycled back round into lots of steam in here. And then there's nothing else. It shouldn't be like going like this. Like, how is it filling up this area? I've got damage happening in there. Just a little bit. Because this is filling up with steam. But it shouldn't be filling up enough that that is emptied out. This is... The reason it's damaging, I think, is because I've got polluted water in there, and I don't need... I shouldn't have polluted water into this area. I should only have clean water in this area, and I think that is potentially what's causing us some of the problem. There's a lot of heat in here, so this steam needs a way of cooling down. Possibly these temp shift plates aren't really helping the situation. I mean, actually, I think the temp shift plates should be helping the situation. It should spread. They would be spreading the heat further up. At least I thought that's how it would work. The temperature. It would be better if the temperature was to, like, come out of here. Like, if the temperature can leach out, the steam would cool down faster. And the temperature around the outside areas, that would be absolutely fine. I just need this area here to fill up with more water. And I need the steam to condense back down in order to do that. So I'm going to have to do something with this, which means I'm going to have to open this up a bit. And we're going to have to get some more water in there. Now, I've got water coming through here already. That's fine. I can easily just add more water into a pool in here, which wouldn't be any kind of a problem. So I have got an option to basically just open everything up and then dump a load of water in here until it fills back up again. And if I have this as standard base instead of the insulated tile, the temperature will leach out. And I think that is ultimately going to be a better thing for this base. To have that temperature leaching out, the steam in there should cool down. I've got these things in here. They are not doing well in that temperature. I need this to be filled up with water in here. I'll I'll keep the... I'll change that one over under there, but then I'll keep that as the insulated tiles in underneath. Yeah. I think that's how we'll do this. And we go to that manual airlock there, and I will set that to auto like that for a minute, so they can go and open that one. Just there. Then I will go into plumbing over here, and we'll take insulated pipe, which is what we've already got. And I will run a line of insulated pipe up here. Like that. And I will put a liquid vent on the end of it up there. That's an unreachable... No, that shouldn't be an unreachable build. They should be able to get over on... Oh, no, they can't get onto the ladder. Right. I'll put a ladder under there. And then they'll be able to reach it. So they will go through now, and they'll do everything they need to do to sort of change stuff over in here. And then that temperature there is going to leach out more than it is at the moment, which means that the steam will condense, and then I'll get more water coming back into here. At least I'm hoping that's how it's going to work. And then these machines can actually be repaired, because at the moment, by being uncovered, they can't be repaired, and that is a disaster waiting to happen. The other thing I want to do is I've got stuff up here that kind of needs to be disabled and removed. So if I go into plumbing first, like this, and then I go to deconstruct that plumbing, and that, and deconstruct all of that as well, then I can go into the electrical overlay, and again, deconstruct, remove that. Out over that way. It won't remove the walls and the other bits. Something that I do want to do, though, is I want to remove the insulated tile here. So the cool steam vent... Actually, do I want to do that? I've got that cool steam vent there. But that's giving off right there. Which, in theory, should be just sort of filling... But I've only got one gap there. I want that steam coming out there. I don't think we get enough water coming off of this one. So I'm going to also remove that. That bit. I'll leave this side for a minute, because I got a feeling that they'll end up making a horrible mistake on that, if I'm not careful. I want them to come up in there, and I want them to dig off all of this. Right, if you can remove that, then the steam will come out of this one, and then it will be able to sort of spread around a little bit more, and yeah, then it should condense a little bit more. So that's kind of what I'm hoping is that I'm going to get here, is I'm going to get the steam condense a bit more, and then we can finally get rid of it. Now, can I get those two removed? Let me cancel that one on there, and they can dig those two off. I've got some building that I've set over this side that they can go through and do, and that will fill up these bits in here. Plus, I've got buildings up through there, and I've got the building up through here that they're also doing. They're slowly getting up through there. It's just taking them a bit of time to actually get it all done. That's all finished off there, and then I can go in here, and I can remove that bit there, and then you, and you, that one, and that one. So this one erupts another 0.4 cycles, so we're basically just going to have water everywhere on here, and then that will just drain down through like it's been doing, and end up in the pool down the bottom. That's a lot better. That I think, is a much better way of doing this, so that one will just kind of like keep seeding the whole area with water. Igneous rock up here. There's nothing up in here that I particularly want, so this one I'm going to seal off. I'll do this. I'll have to do that little bit by little bit. He's coming up there to get that piece of ladder. I'll take two more. Are they going to actually come and get it? I doubt it. Can I do 3 at a time? Sure, if they will reach 3 at a time on there. They might. Oh, that new bloke. We had the new bloke. We need to set his schedule. He's supposed to be on night shift. Not new bloke, it's Ellie. She needs to be earlies and nights, so she's supposed to be working at the moment. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on night shift. And then we got the rest of them on day shift at the moment. I've got 2 more that I want to get in total at the moment. So we're waiting. We've still got a little bit of waiting to do. Are we getting our steam coming in here yet? There's nothing coming in here yet. That's going to take a while. How are we doing over this side? Couple more bits to dig out. And then that little bit of water there is going to drain. And that's going to come back down through here. The same as the other did. And it's going to head down that side. It's going to go all the way down through here. You are still working perfectly. Exactly as I want. Exactly as we originally planned. I will come down here now. That's all switched off. Wondering if I should switch on this pump. And start... I'm going to do that. I'm going to switch on the pump. I'm going to start filling that up there. Enable building. I got to be aware that I need to keep an eye on the level in that one. Definitely got to keep new printables are available. I got another person available to come through here and do stuff. 1, 2, 3 in there. I'll soon be able to put a plug across the top of that. That's the idea in there. I'm kind of wondering about, like, I want to get rid of that, get that water out. No, I won't worry about the water. Go on. Go on up, get that one. Why have I got to have 3 different people coming to do this job? Right, so it's not exactly rocket science here, is it? Take those up there. Go on, let's have some more of you. It takes so long for them to do anything. A lot of Pacus. I was warned, actually. With the Pacus, be very careful, because what I end up with is they will use all of my algae, and then I won't be able to do anything with them. I will really struggle. A Pacu farm is not very good. Unless I've got a renewable supply of algae, a Pacu farm is not actually a very good thing to have. At the moment, I've got no food in there at all, and it will just use all algae that I've got anywhere in the base. And it can end up being a bit of a bad thing. So I will keep that in mind. Right, I'm just going to plug that gap right there so that the steam stays down here and doesn't go up into that bit. I suppose it doesn't matter. If I was to put some steps down... Yeah, actually, I'll do that. Cancel that one. And instead, what I'll do is I'll dig off a double layer on here and that bit over that side. I've got one there that I wanted. What is that? Oh, there's iron ore up there. Ladder. There. Go to there, and I can dig off that little bit of iron ore right there. So that's another handy little item to have. You've got 2 more squares to dig out. Go on. Have we got any night shift people coming up here? There's got to be some night shift people coming up here somewhere. How many hatches have I got kicking around? I've got a couple down here. I don't think I got any more for a minute. Anyway. Choose another blueprint. We've got gold amalgam, I've got algae 500 kilos, or I've got these dudes over here. Well, unfortunately, that's all we've got time for a little while. We need to let the replicants rest. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And I am just going to drag out this farewell just a tiny little bit, just so that there is enough space and time on the screen to put up a couple lots of you absolutely wonderful supporters of the channel. You should be seeing some of your names coming up now. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.